My grandfather bought this field that we're standing in now. He passed it on to his son, who's my uncle. That's my mum's side of the family.
Mark Meadows and his family have been farming land in Warwickshire since World War II. And in recent decades, the family's been able to pass on land to its next generation of farmers without paying any inheritance tax at all. But that changed last month.
For assets over £1 million, inheritance tax will apply with a 50% relief at an effective rate of 20%.
That was the Chancellor Rachel Reeves, who announced farmers would face inheritance tax in the autumn budget. The decision has left Mark Meadows fearing for the future of his farm.
We as farmers are used to dealing with one thing we can't manage, which is the weather. And we've had two of the poorest years in record for the wet weather. Don't give us the inheritance tax issue as well.
Many farmers share Mark's concerns, and thousands of them are descending on Westminster for a protest against the inheritance tax. Mark will be among the protesters, and he's also due to meet his local MP, Matt Weston.
What are you hoping to hear from the MP?
I'm hoping he'll go away and he'll ask some questions of Rachel and say, is this actually what you were intending to achieve? The fact that you've still left the allowance for people to tax avoid, and it will not affect their businesses, but it will disproportionately affect these farming constituents of mine in a way that will possibly end their business.
The impact of inheritance tax on farmers is a contested field. The government says 3/4 of farmers won't be affected. And one tax expert argues some of the claims are overblown.
Well, small farmers won't be impacted at all. Some medium-sized farms will probably have to pay a small amount of inheritance tax, but they will also have a great long 10-year interest-free period to pay it. Very large farms and very large estates will be paying inheritance tax that they previously wouldn't have been paid before, but only at half the rate that the rest of us would pay on the same value.
Labour bet the farm on tax rises, economic growth, and the promise of better public services in its budget. But by increasing tax on farmers, the government may have planted the seeds of a political problem.